Okay, everybody. Thanks for getting together. Let's get this cat skinned.
That's a terrible phrase considering.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right, Golda. I'm very sorry. We're all wishing you a refuah shlema, you and Ira. And I want to take a minute to introduce a couple new faces. Jillian is here. She's our second grade teacher at our day school. Hello, Jillian.
Mommy is on. Hello, Mommy is on a Zoom call right now. You need to go watch TV. Thank you for including me in this discussion.
You're welcome. And another new face is Bertram. He's up from the Building and Maintenance Committee. Hello, Bertram.
Yes, I'm looking forward to getting to the bottom of this malfeasance. The responsible parties need to be held accountable.
Well, wait a minute now. Bert, I don't think there's been any negligence or malicious intent. You know, accidents happen, and we just need to figure out how they did.
Temple is, and I know all of us feel this way, my second home. The thought of any member of my temple, Miss Carla, could ever want to hurt. Think of the children.
It all went horribly, horribly wrong.
I didn't hear anybody sing a Hanukkah song.
This is exactly what we get for doing something different. I've been saying this all along. We should have stuck to tradition.
Look on the bright side. Engagement with our temple has skyrocketed at least the past week.
I don't think that emergency services are quite the attendance we're looking for, Linda.
Yeah, relax, everybody. We're not here to pass any blame. We just want to examine the innovation we tried to come up with and see if there's anything we can prevent in the future. So who'd like to start?
Light up the night. Light up more than that.
We don't have that. We died.
So did you almost.
Maybe we could start with the oil.
The oil is the least of our problem. The whole left wing.
I can't even wipe my butt.
Okay, in hindsight, we appreciate Doris buying in bulk, but perhaps 10 gallons of peanut oil wasn't the most judicious use of funds.
Exactly. We could have killed someone.
You almost did.
He'll never play the violin again.
I never did before.
And now you never will.
All total, 5 kids from day school were rushed to the hospital. 3 more had reactions to the latkeys, but they had EpiPens with them. We've got a heap of pissed off parents, and frankly, I'm just not sure that we're going to be able to continue the lunch program.
So much trust has been broken.
And a lot of things have been broken.
Not least of all my heart.
Okay, again, Jillian, please convey our apologies and deepest sympathies to all those families concerned.
Why isn't Doris here? Why isn't she on this call?
Doris was too ashamed to show her face. I stopped by her house to assure her there's no lasting resentment on our part, but she was so crying, her eyeshadow had streaked down her face. Poor thing looked like a watermelon. Jillian, what can we do to make this right?
Well, the CASA committee has visited each child, and we haven't lost any enrollment so far. Typically for an allergen as insidious as peanuts, we'd be talking about deep cleaning the facility, but the fire kind of took care of that.
Publicized the hell out of a miracle, didn't it?
At the risk of sounding like a shtick, the miracle is we survived.
For sure.
No, that's
So it sounds like the kids are going to be okay. So I guess the solution is simple. Don't fry latkes in peanut oil. So Jillian, of course, if there's anything else we can do, please give me a call, okay? Ira, would you mind telling us what happened in the kitchen?
We got to shul at 4:47 exactly. Ira let me off at the door and then he parked, which is the way a gentleman should act. Then I had to wait for him at the door and it was very cold.
I got to the show to make the extra latkes.
They're best when they're fresh and we don't use peanuts.
I heated up the schmaltz.
The schmaltz makes them crispy on the outside and gives them a zest of flavor. Sunset was at 5:06.
We light at sunset.
Is there any way we could skip ahead, please?
And I brought our menorah from home. I brought everything from home, you see. Homemade is better.
Half our house I schlepped into the kitchen there. We could have made it at home like everybody else. One trip, one plate.
Oh, sure, soggy like everyone else. So I took a menorah into the kitchen so Ira could do the mitzvah too. And that's when,
The schmaltz. I don't know.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire, huh?
we tried to put it out, but there was so much leftover peanut oil and maybe a lot of schmaltz.
And now there's a little damage to our synagogue.
Okay, so how much damage exactly?
The entire left wing, the kitchen, the day school, the conference room, the social hall, all of it.
Oh, boy.
Terrible.
Oh, that's, okay. I don't even know what to say, everybody.
Fortunately, the day school is on winter break, and we've been talking about non-traditional learning anyway until everyone is inoculated for COVID.
Hasn't anyone been paying attention? Non-traditional is what got us into this mess.
At least at home, they don't have to worry about peanuts.
Did Linda just call her a
Don't worry about my eyebrows. I've been collecting Ira's mustache trimmings and gluing them on. You can't tell, right? It looks good.
Very natural.
Like it.
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to pay for all this?
Well, I think that's what the building fund is for, and we do have insurance.
And does that include coverage for next year's human menorah?
Look, it's understandable to view this as a mishigas.
The left wing of the synagogue is completely mishelost.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told everybody it should have been baked potatoes. It should have been sweet potatoes. That's what I heard. That. Oh,
Wait,
Mm.
wait.
What?
Just wait 1 minute. What color should the new carpet be?
Oh, come on, Cher, put the thing on.
I'm working on it. Oh wait, I did it wrong. Sorry. Okay, just
Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready.
I'll just be on the floor down here.
Alex is so natural. I miss my line because he's just talking.
Like he does this every day.
turn your chain around, honey.
I don't think there's been anything, I don't think there's been anything done wrong.
I don't know. I haven't read the script.
Okay, we're gonna take that from the top.
Well, we're already in the script. I don't think you realize that.
No, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, we started.
Sorry. Take two.
You know, we get these new non-equity actors. It's so hard.
Oh my day.
This is how predictable a Jewish board meeting is, right? The line is so clear between art and life.
I see that I'm on the script now. See?
Okay.
Are you dead in a ditch somewhere? Can you even tell that I'm smiling?
Yes, because your mustache wiggles.
While you drank beer, I've been here praying and crying alone like a dog.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. You're so silly. As Smashing Pumpkins sang, the end is the beginning is the end. The wheel turns, the one certainty we have. In a mindset of darkness, it's easy to misconstrue this as futility. Things are born to die, to feed a life that isn't theirs. We light a candle knowing its bright flame will consume it, and darkness will return. We choose to love someone, opening ourselves to joy and pain in equal measure, knowing at the happy moment of our union that one day we will be left alone. Ironically, tonight, as we celebrate the Festival of Lights with the greatest brightness, just 3 days from now, it'll be the shortest day of the year. But in 4 days, it will be lighter and longer, and in 5 days, it will be lighter for longer than that. The end of the light is the beginning of the light, is moving toward the end of the light again, and so on the wheel turns. The season of darkness is one for which we prepare every year, but this was not a year for which anybody could have prepared in so many traumatic ways. Those traumas are part of our shadow, and it's important to acknowledge them personally and, when conditions allow, communally. The first vaccines have been approved, shipped, received, distributed. God willing, we have passed our shortest day. But not all of us made it. Now, our language limits my meaning. Not all of us meaning not everyone. We lost friends, family members, co-workers, acquaintances. The people we love lost people they love, and we ache witnessing their grief from a distance. Not all of us made it. We lost opportunities, jobs, routines, time, money, housing, focus, momentum, faith. Parts of us that we were sure of this time last year no longer fit, like our favorite pre-COVID pants. We may feel the losses we've incurred like phantom limbs, invisible and uncomfortable. And there's nothing we can really do about it right now. We weren't prepared. We didn't know it would be like this. This is a tender Hanukkah for all of us. Tonight, I choose to share my personal experience with you. You may or may not identify with it. This is Snickers' last Hanukkah. I don't know if she knows that or not. I suspect she does. We didn't know it would be like this. I guess we probably hoped anyway, she'd live forever. Instead, she contracted squamous cell carcinoma. As with human medicine, COVID made it difficult to get prompt medical attention. At the time her diagnosis was confirmed, it would take 8 weeks to get her into surgery, and she was given 1 to 3 months to live. Her amputation would have been yesterday, and it's too late. She's in late stages. This is your notice to schedule a visit if you would like to say goodbye. Snickers' farewell tour. I usually write these kind of things after someone has passed, but since everyone watching is a friend, family member, or fan of the farm, you all know Snickers, so it's fitting that we pay tribute to her while she's in this circle of love. Not everyone we've lost this year has been so lucky. Reach out and tell somebody how much they mean to you. Don't leave any love ungiven. If you know Alex at all, you know Snickers. She's been his shadow for 10 of her 11 years. She came into his life when he was very lonely. She was his first dog, and she's his 4th child. I dare say he learned as much from her as he taught her. You know, she's Jewish. She's spent more time at Temple Shalom over the years than some congregants. And Despite her large frame, black coat, and deep voice, especially effective against delivery men, there's not a mean bone in her body. Unless you're a mole. She loves everyone and she relishes belly scratches. And she uses her doleful underbite to great advantage in soliciting treats and attention. She especially loves her family. Daddy is first in her heart. Sometimes it seems like she just tolerates the rest of us. But she also lit up from head to tail every time Emma came home from college. She loves Noah and Eli, and she does an incredible stop, drop, and roll for Bubby's belly rubs. Her family has expanded over the years to include three other dogs, 2 cats who cozy up to her, lambs who she's helped to raise to full-grown adult sheep, chickens whose eggs she likes to snatch, and horses whose poop she will happily nosh on while running full tilt across the pasture. There is not a fence line or a project on this farm she has not directly supervised. Over the years, I've found that dogs form chapters in our lives, and Snickers is no exception. As a puppy, she brought light to some of Alex's darker moments, and she's kindled light in all of us, especially in teaching the other dogs to eat bees and hunt and dispatch moles. She was the dog Alex had when he became us. I'm not sure any of us will know how to behave without Queen Snickers to show us the way. This Hanukkah, I've been watching Snickers slip toward the lasting darkness. I've been watching the cancer eat through her hind leg, treating an ever-expanding wound that I cannot fix. I've stuffed her with all the lamb and pig heart and anti-inflammatories and steak and cheese and vitamin C and popcorn and sweet potato and whatever she wants she can have, because there are no limits when you have cancer, especially when your flesh is melting away. And yet, she is a miracle to behold. Every day her eyes are bright, her tail wags. She wants and demands and plays and scares the mailman. She runs, half her leg is gone, and I'm constantly looking for bone exposure or infection, but she has yet to take more than a few lame steps. She runs on all 4 legs. She jumps on the bed when we're not looking. She jumps into Alex's giant truck to go to the office. She shoved me off my yoga mat last weekend and finished the class on her own. She loves life. She loves us. I want so badly for her to stay. The way we look at beautiful Hanukkah candles in their glorious intensity and wish there was a ninth night. The end is the beginning, is the end. We don't get to keep everyone or everything. That's what the dark teaches us. Snickers is undergoing a transformation, the like of which I don't know, nor can I control it. And that scares me. Yet, she is also lighting the way through that fear with love. Not love whereby there's a giver and a receiver. Love whereby there is only love. That's what the light is for. And we are all a little brighter for knowing this big black dog. Thank you for being a part of our lives. Thank you for taking this journey with us through 8 crazy nights. Thank you for your light. I hope we've given you something to carry forward as you shine in the world. May you feel all the love that surrounds you. And may that be your beacon of hope when your shadows loom large. Never work with children or animals. This is the end of Hanukkah, but it's the beginning of a new year. And we'll see you at this same time when the light fades and the candles are lit again. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, happy New Year, happiness always. Good girl.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in rivers, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go, but if you never try